I'm Dr. Anita and I'm here today to show you how you can get the most out of your morning and nighttime skincare routines. Currently we are finding it difficult to access our regular beauty treatments, but don't panic, there's loads of great things you can do yourself at home and I'm going to show you how. I'm also going to walk you through the perfect way to do a clinical grade at-home facial. So let's walk through some basic steps that will help you to get the most out of your products and the most out of your skin. Let's look at our daily skincare routine. So you should always follow a cleanse, tone, serum and moisturiser step both morning and night. But the type of products that you use at these stages should change from morning to night because your skin's needs change. So in the morning, let's look at the first step, the cleanse. When you cleanse in the morning, you want to have something that's light, hydrating, nourishing and non-stripping. Ideally look for a non-foaming cream or gel formulation and one with ingredients that are nice and nourishing like glycerin, rosehip or wheat germ. Now your nighttime is where you can go up a gear and be a bit more active and a bit more intensive with your cleanse. And I'm going to demonstrate my nighttime cleanser here for you. This is a beautifully formulated creamy clay cleanser and it contains ingredients called lactic acid and salicylic acid, which are gentle exfoliants. The lactic works superficially and the salicylic acid delves into your pores and unblocks them. At this stage, it's a nice idea to use a gentle cleansing brush. So I'm going to use this to really work in the cleanser into my skin, particularly focusing on areas of congestion like the U-zone, the area along the jaw, and also my T-zone. I'm going to rinse the cleanser away and then I'm moving on to my second step. So after your morning and nighttime cleanse, I always recommend a toner. A controversial topic in the world of dermatology because there are some really bad toners out there. Now the way that you can choose the best toner is to make sure it's not packed full of alcohol. Now this ingredient is often added to a toner so it feels like you're really degreasing your skin and it feels really refreshing. But with continued use, your skin will be stripped and will be left feeling dry and sensitive. So my tip is to look at the ingredient list and look for the top few ingredients should say water. Water, aqua, deionized water, or in case of the product I'm using right now, rose water. Now the purpose of your toner is to rebalance your skin pH back to 5.5 because when you cleanse your skin can become slightly alkaline and your skin isn't happy at that kind of pH level. It also hydrates your barriers and prepares your skin for your next step, which is your step 3 serum. The most important product after SPF in my opinion. This is the one product in your skincare routine that is designed to treat and feed the deeper layers of your skin. Now you should start getting used to using a serum in your 20s because your skin will really kind of notice the difference. And a good kind of serum to look for in the morning is something that's packed full of antioxidants. Vitamin C is one of my favourite ingredients in skincare, and look for other things like vitamin B, vitamin E, ferulic acid, niacinamide. All of these can be really nice ingredients to protect your skin from the things it is exposed to during the day. Now my top tip for applying your serum is to use the back of your hand like a makeup palette and apply your serum to the back of the hand. Then use the drop technique where you do little droplets across the forehead, the cheeks and the jawline, and this makes sure that you're not overusing or underusing your product. Here I'm going to use the Braun Face Bar Pro, the metal toning head, to help push the serum in deeper than it would normally go. And I also find this is a really useful tool for doing an extra treatment around the eye area. It can really help to reduce puffiness and dark circles. Then I'm moving on to my final step, and that's my moisturiser step. Now in the morning you want your moisturiser to be light, hydrating, not too heavy, nothing that's going to clog your pores, and ideally you want to have a nice primer base equivalent, so you're not needing to use another product, a primer on top of your moisturiser. So I would recommend something that is really light and silky in texture. Look for ingredients that won't clog. Things like safflower, squalane, apricot kernel, hyaluronic acid is also a nice ingredient to look for too. I'm going to use my nighttime moisturiser here, which is a slightly thicker texture, and I want to have kind of barrier repair and more support at night because my skin has been bombarded during the day and needs a bit of extra help and nourishment. So I'm using a high percentage hyaluronic acid and squalane moisturiser here, which also contains jojoba, candelilla and rice bran extract, really nice plant-based ingredients. Again, I'm using the back of my hand as a makeup palette and using the drop technique to apply little droplets across my face and then massage the product in. So there we have it. This is your morning and nighttime skincare routine. Now if you want to get more out of your moisturiser step, you can also use an additional attachment which comes with the Face Bar Pro, and this is the Skin Vitalizer Pad. It has silicone tips that can really help to push the product in, and actually I like to do this use this for a facial massage too, just to get a nice lifting effect on the skin. Moving on to our once a week at home facial. So for those of you who go for regular facials, don't panic, and for those of you who can't access clinics and want to know how to do a more advanced facial, stay tuned. I'm going to walk you through my clinical grade facial right now. Now, I always like using a headband when I'm using fruit acids or kind of a stronger facial mask to avoid this getting onto my hair. So the first step is to apply a headband. You then start with your cleanser. Now you don't want your cleanser to be too exfoliated because I'm going to be bringing in some exfoliating fruit acids during this facial. So I'm going to use the equivalent of my morning cleanser. Remember I mentioned morning cleansers should be light, hydrating and not too stripping. So I'm using a really nice rose-based cream formulation here to gently cleanse my skin. And then I'm going to rebalance my skin pH with my toner. The same toner that I would use as part of my morning and nighttime routine. This is rehydrating my skin barriers as well and providing a nice blank canvas for my exfoliating mask. I'm now moving on to my exfoliating mask step. I'm using a carefully dosed pod which contains lactic acid, glycolic acid, which are very good for superficially exfoliating the skin. And if you do have sensitive skin, choosing a mask with lactic acid in particular